When James T. Kirk beams aboard the Enterprise while on leave from the USS Farragut, he doesn't waste time reconnecting with old friends. Naturally, Scotty joins him for a drink, and what starts off as a casual moment between two future Starfleet legends quickly turns into something much bigger. Lauren ends up tagging along, and that decision sparks one of the wildest twists we've seen this season. Instead of just being another friendly reunion, Kirk and Scotty are the ones who stumble across Lauren's shocking turn toward villainy, revealing she's been plotting against the Enterprise with some very Vulcan-like precision. Season 3 has been building toward this shift, especially with the surprising romantic tension between Lauren and Spock. By the time we hit the episode 4.5 Vulcans, it feels like that storyline comes to a head. Kirk's interest in Lauren gets pretty much shut down the moment she clocks him right across the face, a moment that says everything about where her loyalties, or maybe her struggles, truly lie. And when Scotty's clever engineering trap finally takes her down, we see just how far things have spiraled. But here's where it gets interesting. This whole adventure with Kirk seems to leave a permanent mark on Scotty. Fans know him as someone who's loyal to the Enterprise above all else, but Strange New Worlds gives us a fun origin point for another of his iconic traits. Scotty's not exactly a drinker in this series, but facing down a version of Lauren that's practically terrifying pushes him towards something new. He ends up reaching for whiskey, and that small choice plants the seed for what we'll eventually know him for in the original series. A deep appreciation for Scotch, almost as strong as his love for the ship itself. It's a clever little nod, tying Scotty's character growth in Strange New Worlds directly into the man we all recognize from TOS. What starts as a tense and dangerous episode with Kirk and Lauren ends up shaping a defining part of Scotty's personality. That's the kind of storytelling that makes these prequels work. We're not just watching familiar characters go through new adventures. We're seeing the connective tissue that explains why they are the way they are later on. What do you think about this twist? Did you like how Strange New Worlds tied Scotty's new love for whiskey into his character arc? Or do you think it was a bit too on the nose? And what about Lauren's dynamic with Kirk and Spock? Did it play out the way you expected? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear your take on where this storyline is headed.